Hey, can I be real with y'all for a moment? There was a time in my life when I thought I had it all together. I thought I had everything mapped out. I had planned my life. I had dreams, and I'm talking about big dreams. I thought I knew exactly how my life was supposed to be. It was my life. It is my life. I had a timeline for my success. I had vision ideas. Before they had vision boards, I had goals and prayers. And I had them all lined up. I had plans for my career, plans for my family, and later plans for my ministry because I always wanted to be successful. I wanted to be known. I wanted to matter in the eyes of the people. And I really thought if I worked hard enough, stayed committed, and stayed focused long enough, things should fall into place. But when they didn't, and they didn't, not only was I confused, I was disappointed. I was really hurt. I was hurt. There were jobs I know I was qualified for, and I still got overlooked. Opportunities that I prayed for never came. People who I put trust in walked away. Doors I was sure belonged to me were slammed shut in my face. And at the time, I didn't get it. And honestly, I thought my life was falling apart. I even began to question God. You know, I grew up, you don't question God. God knows what God is doing. But I questioned God because why would God give me this dream if God wasn't going to make it happen? And that's what I asked God, why would you give me this dream if you weren't going to make it happen? But now, I can look back and say with full confidence, thank you, God. It didn't go my way. Because what I thought was rejection was God protecting me. What I thought was delay and taking too long, it was God preparing me and preparing the way for me. What I thought was silence and God wasn't listening was really God working behind the scenes. God was shielding me from places that looked good to me, that I thought I wanted to be, but they had no purpose for me. God also was pulling me away from things that I wanted so he can give me what was needed. My ministry. I thought my ministry was going to be so successful with big stages, microphones, huge crowd flying all over the world, but God started it in the quietness when it was just me, him, and my questions and some brokenness of my life. My jobs, my career life, I thought I was going to blow up overnight. You couldn't tell me nothing after receiving my degree, but God took his own time so that I might have depth and not just success. My family life, the story didn't unfold how I imagined it would, but I look around now and I see love that I don't deserve, and I see grace I couldn't have never earned, and I see people who every day reminds me of God's faithfulness, of his love through the people in my life. And here's my point. If I had gotten every yes I prayed for, I would have settled for a version of life for myself that was comfortable, but it wasn't my calling. And I know now that God had to let some things fall apart in my life so that the right things could come together. Yes, God had to strip away what I thought I wanted so I could finally receive what the Lord knew I needed. So yeah, my life looks nothing like I originally planned it. I had to embrace what it really means to pivot. And because I did, my life is so much richer, better than I could have ever dreamed for. It's not the life what I prayed for. It's not what I pictured, but it's full of purpose. It's full of God's peace, and it's full of the Lord. So today, I don't just say this casually. I'm declaring it. The Lord, our God, can do the same for you if you let him. So I thank God it didn't go my way. Thank you for watching this video. Like this video, leave comments, share this video, and until the next time, see ya.